Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Abyss Tarot, T.A.T. So today we're going to do your quick energy reading for the week ahead for each zodiac sign. We're going to do one tarot card, one oracle card, and also we're going to do, we're going to pull a letter from the witch's alphabet. We're going to do one card from that. And so this is going to be for your week of October 2nd through October the 8th, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and get started with the water sign. So let's start off with Cancer. Cancer, let's go ahead and get your witch alphabet letter first before we get into your, message, Cancer. One alphabet letter for Cancer, please. Okay, there it is. You have the letter U, okay? You have U for umbrella, which is protection, right? The U, let me see, I have my little card here. Yes, it's for protection, shelter, power, dignity, status, and stability. Okay, so this week, you have protection, you have stability. You know, Cancer, you are... I feel like you are being guided also. You're being guided by spirit, by source, even by your ancestors. I feel like your ancestors are backing you this week really hard, okay, Cancer? So let's see what you have. You have the Ace of Cups, beautiful energy, Cancer. The Ace of Cups, and here's the moon representing you, and then here's a crow here, which, you know, communication. And you have 22, acceptance, okay? So acceptance 22, which is partnerships, and it's air element, okay? So maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius this week, Cancer, of getting some type of acceptance from them or giving them some type of an acceptance. You know, maybe a love offer, giving them a love offer, or one of them giving you a love offer, something like that. Yeah, I see communication being good for you this week. Again, with the protection, you know, the umbrella. And then with the moon here, you know, the moon represents emotions and changes, right? So there is something changing here for you, Cancer. Again, with this acceptance and the Ace of Cups, it's like you're being accepted into something. Maybe like a school you applied and you know, you're going to get in, you're going to get accepted, or getting accepted into some type of, you know, club or team or something, but, you know, something that you really want, something that you've been thinking about. And like I said, with this umbrella here, I do see like your ancestors, your guides, everything, but it's mostly your ancestors that I feel they're backing you. That I feel like you're being backed this week. You're very protected. And yeah, things are changing for you this week, but it's in a good way. I feel like things are being illuminated for you, like the light is on for you to follow. It's like a lighthouse, and you know, you're able to kind of guide yourself from the light of that lighthouse, okay? So yeah, with the 22 here, you know, like I said, it could be partnerships. You know, this could be a love offer that you're getting or that you're giving, but it's being accepted. That love offer is being accepted, okay? So I do see balance here for you. Could be a Libra also with the balance. And like we have air elements, so this could be a Libra giving you a love offer or accepting your love offer. Anything else? Could be dealing with an Aries also, okay, Cancer? Well, that's all I have for you for this week, so good luck. Talk to you later. All right, so the next one is Scorpio. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So the next water sign we're going to do is Scorpio, but I stopped because the ice cream truck is coming, almost like parked right in front of the house, and just been playing their music really loud. And it's like every time I press record, something happens, right? The neighbor's dog starts barking. The neighbors are always loud as hell. The ice cream truck is now here. It's like it'll be quiet, and as soon as I press record, something happens, okay? So since we're going to get into Scorpio, this might be your week. This might be the energy you might be in for this week, to where it's like just when you think you have a moment of peace, of course you don't, of course, okay? So Scorpio, for your week of October 2nd through October the 8th. Before we get into that, we're going to go ahead and pick out a witch's alphabet card and see what is your witch's alphabet letter for this week, okay? Let's see what letter you have this week from the witches. Okay. We have the W for web, Scorpio. You have the W for web. Now, where's my little cards here? The W is protection, home, security, could be feeling trapped, sticky situation, crossing path, and talent. Okay, so, you know, for me, the spider web is also about connecting, about, you know, having a connection. And so with you, it might be connecting with other people, or it might be connecting with spirit this week, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at your card. So your tarot card is 17, the star. Beautiful energy, Scorpio, the star. Okay, so you are being guided by spirit this week. So the web does make sense. You know, it's that connection. Also Aquarius, it could be dealing with an Aquarius this week. We have 15 breaking down to a 6 with pleasure, earth element. Okay, so pleasure. So there is something that is going to give you pleasure this week, something that you're really going to like doing. And again, it could have to do with your connection with spirit. It could be your connection with other people. She's holding a light, she's holding a candle, and she's coming out of the curtain. So this also could be you, that you've been in your period of like doing your work, doing your shadow work, doing your self-love, doing what you need to do for you. And it's like now you're starting to come out of it, and you know, you're being guided, right? You're being guided by spirit, by source, by your angels, because I feel like this is an angel also guiding you into doing something, like coming out from behind the curtain to show people, like to, you know, for them to see, like, you know, you're ready, you're coming out, you're about to do, you know, this, whatever this is that's bringing you pleasure. Okay, it's like I see you moving forward, Scorpio. This is what I'm seeing with this star card. Also, you might be in the spotlight. You know, you might be in the spotlight because the web is also about, you know, connections, and about, it could be network connections. It could be about like social media connections. So it could be like growing your numbers. If you're like on a platform like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever other platforms there are, you're probably growing your platform. You're growing your numbers maybe this week. But it's like you're shining, you're coming out, you know, you're coming out as the star with a lot of illumination. You're just getting noticed more too. I'm seeing you're getting noticed more. And then there's a pumpkin right here at her feet. So also you could be making more money. You know, you could be making more money this week, or you could have some type of like windfall of money coming in. Or you could, hey, play the lottery, Scorpio, this week, you know, play the lottery, and you might end up winning, you know, you might end up getting lucky and winning. So it does look like it's a good week for you this week to just come out and shine and do the things that you want to do the things that bring you pleasure, okay? You could be dealing with a Virgo, with an Aquarius, or with a Libra this week, okay, Scorpio? Okay, that's all I have for you, and I'll see you next week. Okay, so next we have Pisces is the next water sign. Pisces, but before we get a look into your cards, let's go ahead and pick out a witch's alphabet card for you and see what witch alphabet letter you get this week. Okay, Pisces, your week for October the 2nd through October the 8th. What is Pisces witch's alphabet letter? Pisces, what is your alphabet letter? You also could be dealing with an air sign this week, Pisces, I'm getting Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. No letter wants to come out for Pisces. Come on, there it is. There we go. Okay, so you got the letter T for T, Pisces. You got the letter T this week. And the T is for relaxation, contemplation, infusion, healing, enlightenment, and awakening. So this might be a time for you to relax, to gather with friends or family, spill the tea, you know, have some chit chats, or even have some me time, have some time to yourself where you're able to relax, sit down and drink your tea. You know, you might not have a lot of time to sit there and do things for yourself, because Pisces, out of all the water signs, Pisces is the one that's mostly like on the go, 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 non-stop, always out, always doing something. So this might be a week where you're just kind of sitting back a little bit, Pisces, and you're relaxing a little bit, a little more chill this week, okay? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at your week, Pisces, of October 2nd through the 8th. Okay, so your card, your tarot card is the Nine of Swords in the reverse, okay? You got the Nine of Swords in the reverse, and you have 103, which breaks down to a forward. Respire, breathe deeply, air element. Yeah, like I said, I feel like you're probably dealing with an air sign this week. Respire, air element. And so you're going to take a deep breath. You're going to respire. You're going to drink some tea and you're going to relax, because you do have the Nine of Swords in the reverse, which is a very good sign of all that stress, anxiety, restlessness that you've had, maybe even sleepless nights. It's getting better. You know, it's getting better for you. Okay, Pisces. So this week does look like it's going to be a better week, where it's like less stressful, less insomnia. If you've been having insomnia, you know, maybe you're going to start drinking some tea, something that's going to help you relax and go to sleep also, Pisces. So, you know, there's something here where I see like this week, you're going to be a little more relaxed. You're going to be able to take a deep breath. You're going to feel a little bit better and release some of these worries. Right here also there's a ghost. There's a crow with a little sign here that says ye ghosts. So maybe, yeah, you've had fears this week. Maybe you've had worries about something that's been on your mind. Probably, again, having to do with an air sign. And it's like this week you're having a little more relaxation, or maybe you're able to talk to people about it and have some insight or have some input, some clarity, something that just you're like, oh, I didn't look at things in that way. Or you're looking at things in a different perspective where you're feeling a little bit better, you know? And like I said, I feel like maybe you're dealing with an air sign this week. I'm feeling heavy Gemini, Libra, maybe Aquarius too. And let's see what else. Yeah, I'm getting heavy air. Okay. But that's what I have for you, Pisces. And like I said, I do see you kind of taking a little bit of a deep breath. You might be feeling better, okay? You might want to also do some meditation or something. Just give yourself like 10 minutes a day to just kind of sit back and relax by yourself, okay? All right, well, that's all I have for you. Okay, so now we're going to get into the air signs, okay? So we're going to start off with Gemini. So Gemini, October 2nd through the 8th. But first, let's get you a witch's alphabet letter. Let's see what letter from the witch's alphabet you get, okay? Gemini, what is your letter? Okay, Gemini, that was quick. You got the letter A, okay? You got the letter A for Athem. I can't pronounce that word, okay? So with this, it is, it represents fire, masculine energy, the sun, and the horned god, okay? So Gemini, so maybe this week you're taking some type of initiative. And the sword, right, it does represent like also, you know, you going after things. And again, it represents masculine energy, it represents fire. So maybe going after something that you're passionate about, or doing some type of change, transforming and transitioning something, okay, Gemini? But let's take a look at your week. So you have the Four of Fall, which is the Four of Pentacles with Horde, and it's in the reverse, okay? So you have that in the reverse. And you have 37 breaking down to a 10, breaking down to a 1 with fears, okay? Water element, fears, water element. So you might be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or maybe with a fire sign here, Gemini, this week. But with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, and it's Horde, right? The card says Horde on it. You might be releasing things, or you might be letting go of fears. Maybe you've been hoarding fears. Maybe you've been hoarding worries, things on your mind, things that have been on your mind. Because, yeah, Gemini, because for these past couple weeks that I've been doing your readings, it seems like it's just been one issue after another. And it's kind of like you've been just you. Like you felt like you haven't had like support. And then you felt like you had to figure it out on your own. So I feel like you're letting go of these fears, Gemini. You're letting go of these fears of like, how am I going to do it? Gemini, you know you're going to do it. You know what I mean? Like, you know you got this. You know you're going to figure it out. And that's where you're starting to come into a little more, because last week your reading was better than the weeks before, to where you were a little more in your power. And with the Four of Fall here in the reverse, I'm seeing that you're letting go of that, all those fears, all those worries, all those anxieties. It's like, you know you're in your power. You know you're going to take care of it. You don't know how it's going to get done, but you have the faith, and you know that you are going to get it done. You know that you're going to have that that drive to get it done, especially with this here. And what it says represents fire, masculine energy, the sun, and the horn god. You know, with that masculine energy, it's very, like, it pushes forward. So Gemini, this week, I feel you're pushing forward. You're definitely pushing forward. And like I said here, with the fears, you're letting go of those fears and you're starting new. Okay, you're starting new. And you got the letter A, first letter of the alphabet, and 37 breaking down to a 10, breaking down to a 1. Again, 1. This is all a new beginning for you, okay? Gemini, you're going into new beginnings. Like I said, could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio this week, okay? But you are releasing those fears. You're releasing those hordes. You're releasing those emotions, you know, and you could also be releasing things in your home. Maybe you're cleaning up. Maybe you're letting go of things that you felt had a sentimental value, but maybe the person hurt you, broke up with you or whatever, and you felt like you couldn't let those things go. Maybe this week you're like, you know what, I'm trashing that old t-shirt. I don't need to keep that around. I don't need to look at that anymore. It's over. It's done. I'm getting rid of it. So you might also be doing some clearing of things that you don't want to see anymore, and it's also going to be good for your energy and to bring in fresh, you know, fresh energy, that you don't want that stagnant energy of that hurt and that pain and that fear in your environment anymore. Okay, so that's all I have for you, Gemini, and good luck with this week. Okay, next we have Aquarius. So your week of October 2nd through the 8th, okay? But first we're going to get you a witch alphabet card. So let's see what letter from the witch's alphabet you get, Aquarius. Okay, let's see. What is Aquarius? Aquarius. Oh, you're going to get the letter S, Aquarius, something, or there's a letter S here somewhere. S, maybe your name has the letter, starts with the letter S. Oh, it's a lot of letters. I just need one letter for Aquarius, please. One letter for the week for Aquarius, October 2nd through October the 8th. Okay. And we have the letter L for lantern. You got the L, okay, Aquarius? So L, let's look at L. Lantern, illuminating moments, shedding light on a situation, and seeing the truth, okay? So looks like this week is going to be a week of clarity, a week of illumination, a week of seeing things for what they really are, basically, Aquarius. You're going to see things for what they really are, and you're actually very good at that. You know, you're able to spot the bullshit right away, Aquarius. So this week, you're going to be on it. But let's take a look at your cards, okay? So your tarot card is the Fool, Beginnings, Angel Aura, okay? And then we have 89 with Grief, Water Element. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio this week, Aquarius. But you know, I'm also seeing with the Fool here and grief. You could have also been grieving the loss of someone, a loved one, a loved pet, a loved friend, a loved family member, whatever. You might be grieving the loss of somebody, and if you have, I'm sorry for your loss. With the Angel Aura, yeah, I'm feeling like there's this angel energy with you, guiding you and moving you through, right? So with the Fool, this is a new beginning. And this is a new beginning because of this grief here, this grief with this water element. So, you know, you could be experiencing, like, you know, I mean, something you haven't felt before. Like maybe you've never felt grief like this before. Maybe you never felt like loss like this before, and this is all new for you, and this is a complete change for you. And it's like now with the lantern here, you're also being guided, you know. With the Fool, it's like with the angel aura, with the crystal, that's angel aura. This is your angel. This is now like the person in the other realm guiding you, like guiding you to do where you need to go to, you know, this new beginning, this new change for you, because I do see a change here for you. This is a new change, but you're also moving into where you're going to have more. You're going to have abundance. You also could be dealing with a Scorpio. I am getting water element, and this could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. Or it could be that you're, my nose is really itchy with you. Or it could be that you're like in that Scorpio energy of where you're transforming, right? Because Scorpio is the transformative sign, where they die and then there's like a newness. They're born again and they die and then they're new again, and so on and so on. So I think this is probably also what the energy that you're in, you know, that you're probably like, there's some type of transition for you, that you're changing into this new beginning here. You're in this new beginning here with the Fool. And then with the lantern, the light is like your angel or your guides telling you, like, you know, where you're gonna go, like helping you out and guiding you. Okay, so with the grief here, like I said, this is something that you're moving through. You're moving through this right now. There's also bats here in this picture. And, you know, bats are about death and rebirth. There is transformation here. So, Aquarius, there is transformation this week here for you. And she's staring at the moon. So, again, with the illumination, just like the lantern, there's illumination here for you this week, okay? Where you're going to see where you need to move forward and not stay in the grief, or not stay in the situation, or not stay stuck in whatever this is, but to actually move forward and let yourself transform and let yourself be guided and know that it's going to be okay, okay? Well, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Okay, so let's move on to Libra. So Libra, we are in Libra season, so happy birthday, Libra. We're going to go ahead and take a look at your week of October 2nd through October the 8th. But first, we're going to get you a witch letter from the witch's alphabet. We're going to go ahead and get you a letter first, Libra, okay? Libra, let's get you a letter. October 2nd through October 8th, Libra. Okay. And you have the letter C, Libra. You got the letter C for cauldron. And here we have cauldron represents water, the womb, feminine energy, the earth, and goddess. Okay, so this is goddess energy, feminine energy. Kind of like a motherly energy, almost like Cancer. So you might be dealing with a Cancer this week, Libra. You might be dealing with your mother this week, or a mother energy, or you could be in that feminine mother nurturing energy this week, okay? So let's go ahead, Libra, and take a look at your cards for the week of October 2nd through the 8th. Your tarot card is the Emperor. Leadership, red tourmaline, okay? The Emperor, oh my goodness. So you have the Emperor, and then you have the cauldron, which is that like nurturing feminine energy. And the Emperor, he's that masculine energy, but he's also like that father that watches over all the kids in the playground to make sure that they're safe and nobody's getting hurt. So it's like you're definitely in that in that energy this week, Libra, of having balance, right? Of having balance with the feminine and the masculine, and making sure that everything's okay and everyone's okay. 62 breaking down to an 8 with air element. Unforgettable, okay? Unforgettable. Air element, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you might be dealing with an air sign also this week, Libra, or this could just be you. You could also have an unforgettable week this week. You know, maybe it's your birthday this week. Maybe you're doing something to celebrate. Maybe you're going out. Maybe you're having a party. But whatever it is, I feel like you're in your power. With the leadership here, with the Emperor, you're in your energy. You are in your bad bitch energy, okay? And no one's going to mess with you or your loved ones. Basically is how I'm feeling it this week. Like you got them. Like you have them in the cauldron protected. You know, or it could be anybody messes with you and your loved ones, you're going to put them in the cauldron. You know what I mean? So you're very much in your bad bitch energy this week, Libra. I feel very unforgettable. You're going to have a good week. Like I said, air element, you could be dealing with another air sign. You also could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Cancer, okay? But I do see you having a week this week of balance, of things being balanced for you, of you being in your energy, and also of protecting your loved ones, whether it's children, you know, elderly parents, grandparents, younger siblings, whatever the case may be. I see you in that protective energy of watching over them, you know, which it's really beautiful. It's a very giving energy, like for you to really put yourself out there. That's very giving and very kind of you, Libra. But that's you, okay? That's you. That's how you are, Libra. That's how you roll. Okay, well, that's all I have for you for this week. All right, Libra, talk to you later. Now we're going to get into the fire signs. So we're going to start off with Leo. Leo, October 2nd through October the 8th, okay? But before we get into your tarot and oracle, excuse me, we're going to go ahead and get a witch's alphabet letter for you. So let's see what your letter for this week is, Leo. Let's see what your witch letter for the... Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, without any more interruptions, hopefully, Leo is the next sign, okay? So, Leo, we're going to go ahead and take a look at your week for October 2nd through October the 8th, okay? But before we do that, we're going to get you a witch's alphabet letter and see what is your letter for this week, okay? So, Leo, you have the O. You have the letter O this week for owl, Leo. So, O, let's look and see where it's at. It says wisdom, knowledge, surveillance, transitions, nocturnal energy. And yeah, actually, Leo, I was getting this for you, that it's going to be some type of like nighttime energy. You're going to have like, you're going to maybe be out at night a lot this week, or there's just a lot of nocturnal energy coming from you this week. So let's go ahead and take a look at your card. So your tarot card is the star 17, the star in the reverse. Okay, so you have that in the reverse. You have 97 gift, water energy. Okay, so you have 97 gift with a water energy. So you could be dealing with a water sign this week. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. They could be giving you a gift this week, or you could be giving them a gift this week. You have the star in the reverse, and yeah, and of course the star is about nighttime. We see the stars at night, right? But here you have it in the reverse, so it's kind of like you feel kind of off, like things aren't aligning with you. You feel like maybe out of place this week, or you feel off this week, but you definitely want to go out. You kind of want to change it up. I feel like maybe you're bored this week and you just want to change things up. Here with the owl, like there's things you want to see, things you want to explore, things you want to learn. So this week is about like going out and informing yourself and learning things. And then with the gift here, so again, there might be a gift given to you this week, Leo. Maybe somebody's gonna give you a gift, you know, or maybe, you know, you're going to go out. Maybe they're going to surprise you with like tickets to go see a movie you've been wanting out to, you know, to go see, or they're going to, you know, say, okay, I'm going to take you out to dinner, or there's some type of gift here that I see, you know. But like I said, I feel like you've been feeling off, Leo, like you've been feeling maybe not aligned with the people around you, and maybe you want to go out and meet new people. Like maybe you might want to go out and see what new people are out there to meet at night, right? Maybe at a karaoke, and you're gonna, you know, like how they sing or something like that. But I feel like you want to get out, okay, is what I feel like. I feel like you want to get out and you want to meet new people, because it's almost like you feel kind of stifled, and almost like the people that you're normally around aren't aligning with you anymore. So I do feel like your energy is kind of off. You've been feeling off, and it's kind of like you want to change it up. You want to discover more, meet new people, and things like that. So again, you might be dealing with a water sign this week. With the star here, that's Aquarius energy, so you might be dealing with an Aquarius also, okay? But there's definitely new things that you're learning, new things that you're going to have like a new interest in things. There's going to be some type of new interest, and you know, it might be a night interest, maybe looking at the stars, maybe whatever, but seems like something at night that you want to go and do, okay? Well, that's all I have for you, Leo, okay? Sorry about all the interruptions. Oh. Okay, so next we have Aries. Oh, my little seashell. Aries, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at your week from October 2nd through October the 8th. But before we do that, we're going to take a look at your witch alphabet letter. See what letter you get from the witch's alphabet for the week, okay? All right, Aries, what is your letter? Oh, so you got the period. You didn't get a letter. You just got period. Means something's come to an end. You see the gravestone there? That's like it's an end. Something's done. It's a done deal. It's a wrap. So you didn't even get a letter. You just got period. Okay? And then, yeah, so we have period. The symbol indicates the end of a sentence, finalizing and laying things to rest. So something's coming to an end. You're laying something to rest this week. You're just done. Something's done here, okay? But let's go ahead and take a look at your week, Aries. So your tarot card is 18, the moon. It's in the reverse, though, okay? So you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces, and that is in the reverse. 36 breaking down to a 9. 9 is the number of completion with blessings and earth elements. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But I feel like there's some type of clarity coming to you, you know, because it's the moon is in reverse and we can't see things. You know, we can't see things at night, right? And then the moon gives us illumination. So it's like the moon being in the reverse is like you having your clarity, you knowing your answer. So that is probably why you have the period here, like it's done, because you have your answer. So there's an answer that you have already here, Aries, like, oh, okay, now you know what you were wondering about. Now you're going to have that answer to those questions, and that is a blessing that's coming in. So you're seeing this blessing, or maybe there's something you were asking about, and now the answer has come in that, look, this is a blessing. Earth element, okay? So again, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo that you're dealing with, or some type of stability, some type of blessing that means stability. And, you know, the 9 here means something's come to an end, right? Period. We got period, a finality. Something's come to an end that you didn't know, like you weren't sure about it. You weren't sure if you had come to the end of it. But now that you know it is, now that you're going to have your answer, like, okay, now I have clarity that something's come to an end and I'm going to see my blessings. Okay, so maybe there was like some type of work that you did and now you're going to get the payoff, you know, or something like that, where you're going to get the blessings. Or maybe you've been working on, you know, on something at work, and now you're going to get like the bonus, or you know, something is coming in. Also, you might have been working on having another child is what I'm getting, and maybe that little blessing is coming in where like you're going to find out that you're pregnant, or your partner is pregnant. So I'm also getting that you know, maybe you've been wanting another child, or you've been wanting a child, and I feel like now you're about to know, like, this is what's going to happen. And then again, also with the period, there's a finality of something ending, but you're having this new beginning. You're having this new beginning with this blessing, as to where you didn't see the blessing before, or you didn't know. Now you're going to know. Now you're going to see it, okay? And again, also could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, okay? So this is a week of endings, but for new beginnings to come in and be a blessing, okay? All right, Aries. So now we're going to move on to the next sign, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, so your week of October 2nd through the 8th, okay? But first we're going to get you a Witch's Alphabet Oracle card and see what letter you have this week. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. What is your letter for the week, Sagittarius? There it is. Oh, you got an O for owl, just like Leo did. And you know what? I always feel, it's funny because I always feel like the connection between Leo and Sagittarius, I feel almost like they hang out with each other or something. I almost feel like Leo and Sagittarius have that similar energy to where almost like they're friends or they hang out, or I don't know why, but I always feel Leo and Sagittarius together. And then here we go. You guys got the same letter, okay? The letter O for owl, doing night owl things, going out at night, doing something at night, or learning something, going to night school, doing something at night, okay? But let's go ahead and take a look at your week, Sagittarius, hanging out with those Leos. So you have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, okay, and you have 107 breaking down to an 8 with physical earth element, okay? So you could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Queen of Cups, it could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Or like I said, I feel you very much in that Leo energy. And Leo also is getting a gift from a water sign. And here, you have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So you also have that water energy here, Sagittarius. Yeah, I also feel the same with you. I feel restlessness from you. And, you know, with Leo, it was more like they want to discover new things because they feel like they don't fit in anymore with their circle. And with you, it's very similar. You know, I feel like you're trying to also maybe meet new people. You know, I feel like you're trying to maybe meet new people. You might also be going through, you know, heartache. Maybe you're trying to just get out and distract yourself. Physical here, yeah, I feel like you're trying to get out. You're trying to like just be in a different energy, in a more positive energy, because I feel like you've been down, or you've been feeling low, or just been feeling off also. And so it's like you're trying to get into a more positive energy this week. So you might also be wanting to go out this week. You know, maybe go drinking with the Queen of Cups here in the reverse. Maybe go drinking, but don't overdo it, Sag. Don't get drunk, okay? You know, go out, have some drinks, hang out, have a good time, but don't overdo it. Don't get drunk or anything like that. But definitely, I do see you going out at night, enjoying a little more of that nightlife. Just trying to get a little more of like, a little more of a breath of fresh air is what I'm feeling from you, okay? And trying to get out, like trying to get out more, trying to be physical, because we know Sag does not like to get stuck at home. Sagittarius does not like to be at home stuck. So you want to be out, you want to be doing something physical, and I feel like that's what you want to be doing this week. That's what you're going to maybe try to go out and do, try to explore something, or meet new people, or just be in a more positive atmosphere where maybe there's music playing, you know, being out with friends for dinner, being loud, having a few drinks and whatever, having a good time or something like that, okay? So yeah, so you could be dealing with an earth sign, with a water sign. Yep, so that's what I have for you, okay, Sag? All right. So now we're going to get into the earth signs, okay? So we're going to start off with Taurus. So Taurus, your energy for the week of October 2nd through October the 8th. But first we're going to go ahead and get you a witch's alphabet card and see what letter of the witch's alphabet you have for this week, okay? Let's see, Taurus, what letter you have this week. Okay. And and you got the shadow. You didn't get a letter, but you got the shadow. Okay, so it says you. The figure in the shadow represents you. And it says you got to see where the shadow is pointing. So basically, if you were using like a Lenormand. But anyways, so this is you. This is you recognizing your shadow, maybe doing shadow work this week, Taurus. And I think maybe this week you're going to be trying to break bad habits, bad patterns. You know, we know Taurus gets kind of stubborn, kind of set in their ways. And I think maybe this week you're going to be looking at those things and being like, yeah, I kind of don't really want to do that anymore. Or maybe I shouldn't do that anymore. Or I think I'm going to give up smoking. Or I think I'm going to, whatever, give up watching so many hours of TV. Or you know what I mean? There's something that you're maybe going to try to break. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at your week. So you have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, you have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, earth element. And we have 23 breaking down to a 5, another 5 here. So we have facade, and we have water element, which is Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So, you know, also this week, Taurus, it looks like you're taking a look at yourself and your bad behaviors and your bad habits, but you're also taking a look at what around you or who around you need to release, you know, also what you need to let go of that's like toxic or bad in your life. And it could also be certain people. You know, with the facade here, 23 breaking down to a 5, you could have like a fake person in your energy. You know, they could be a water sign, somebody that's very fake, and you see it now because you have the moon here with the clarity. The moon is for clarity, and it's the 5 of Pentacles. So again, it's like having that disconnection, being disconnected, and being like, you know what, this person is fake, or this person is toxic, or this person brings out my bad behaviors, my bad habits that I don't want to do anymore. So you might even cut out a person because you know they get you into doing low vibration things, you know. So this is maybe somebody that likes to do a water sign, that likes to do low vibration things, and when you're around them, you join in, you know, you join in that behavior, and you're like, you know what, I don't want to do that anymore, or I want to cut that out. Or and to do that, you're probably like realizing you have to cut this person out too. So this week, I think you're taking a look at those things that aren't serving you, that are actually bringing you down, you know. So yeah, so this week, I think you're taking a look at yourself, at those shadow parts of yourself, the things you don't like about yourself, and then also the facade that somebody brings to you and has you kind of you know, play a part in that too. And you're like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to disconnect myself, because I do see a disconnection here. So I do see you like saying, yeah, this isn't me anymore. I'm cutting this out. Okay. All right. Well, that's all I have for you, Taurus. Okay. And next we're going to Virgo. Virgo, so your week of October 2nd through October the 8th, okay? But first we're going to go ahead and get you a letter from the Witch's Alphabet. And see what letter you have this week, Virgo, from the Witch's Alphabet. What is Virgo's letter for the week? What is Virgo's letter for the week from the Witch's Alphabet? Okay. Virgo, you got the letter D. You got the D, Virgo, for the death. Okay, Virgo. So D for death is the end of a cycle, unexpected endings and starting over, rebirth. Yeah, exactly. So there's some type of change here, you know. With the death card here, I mean, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Also, I mean, it's just you probably making changes. Yes, you're probably just making changes that, you know, you're going to start over on things, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot card. So you have the 5 of Cups in the reverse, okay? You have the 5 of Cups, and then you have 88 with air element with resist. So there's been some type of resistance here to change, but it looks like you're about to make a change, because we know that Virgo's all about routine and having everything planned out and scheduled, right? But it's like, I feel like this week you're scrapping it. You're like, nope, and you're starting new. You're starting new. You're changing it. You're changing it. You know, with the 88 here, you know, this is like a new cycle that you're starting of abundance, a cycle of like things that are going to best serve you, things that are going to best serve you. We have air element here, so you could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, with the death card, and the 5 of Cups, that is Scorpio energy. So I do feel like this week you're taking a look at what you are going to scrap this week and what you're starting new on, because it looks like you are starting new on something this week. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like there's something that you weren't wanting to do, or you... Okay, I feel like you kept trying to fix someone. Like you kept trying to fix someone, Virgo. Or you were trying to get them to do something a certain way and they weren't doing it. And it's like you kept trying and trying and trying, or giving chance after chance after chance, and they weren't doing it or they weren't getting it. And I feel like you're scrapping all that and you're like, okay, no more. I'm going to sit back and I'm not going to fix this person, because I do feel like this is where you're making the change. And this... as to where you were like trying to fix somebody or trying to get them to align a certain way or to do something a certain way, you know, like you're trying to help out, but it doesn't seem like they were hearing it, or they weren't doing it, or they weren't doing it right. I don't know, but it seems like you're like, okay, that's it. I'm gonna step away. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna try to fix this person anymore. So with the Death card here, it's like you're cutting it out. You're scrapping all of this that you did, all this that you did for them, all this work, and you're just gonna like sit back and let them do it on their own, because it's like you've been trying and trying and trying to help them, and it's like they just probably weren't taking the help or weren't wanting the help, you know. But it seems almost like, I mean, it's just, it's sad, because it seems like you were trying to do a good deed, like trying to be there for somebody or be supportive maybe, and they just weren't, they weren't listening. They weren't, you know, caring, I guess, that you were caring enough to help. They didn't care. So this is like a week of you kind of like scrapping that and being like, okay, I'm done. I'm not going to worry about this person or try to help this person anymore. You know, they've been resisting all the offers and all the help that I've given, and they don't want it. So, okay, that's it. I'm done. Okay. Well, that's all I have for you. So, talk to you next week. Okay. All right, so now we have Capricorn. Capricorns, we're going to take a look at your week of October 2nd through October the 8th. But before we do that, Cappy, we're going to go ahead and get you a Witch's Alphabet card, okay? So we're going to go ahead and see what we have here for you. What is the letter for the week for Cappy? What do my Cappies get for this week? What is Cappy's letter for the week? Okay, this one wants to come out. We have the letter G for ghost. G for ghost. And let's see, where's the G? Ghost. Okay, facing fears, memories, a warning, a spiritual realm, and a haunting past. So you could be thinking of maybe people from the past. You know, you could be in that nostalgic energy, or it could be like how it says, spirit giving you some type of warning about something. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your week, Cappy. So your tarot card is the Nine of Cups. Okay, it is the Nine of Cups, and he's with a skeleton on the beach, relaxing. They're just relaxing at the beach. Okay. We have 32 breaking down to a 5, a fire element with reflection. Okay, with reflection and ghost here, it does seem like you are thinking about the past. Maybe you're reflecting, feeling nostalgic. And here you are sitting back with a skeleton at the beach. Again, reflecting. So maybe here you are reflecting with your skeleton, right? You've had your skeletons in the closet. And here you are reflecting on those skeletons that you have. You know, we all have our skeletons, right? And it's like maybe you're taking the time to think about that, or what made you have these skeletons, or what caused these skeletons. And it's like you're reflecting. 32 breaking down to a 5. 5s are about changes, choices, and challenges. So you're thinking about, again, you're thinking about like, why do I have these skeletons? What caused me to have these skeletons? And you're really reflecting on that. We have fire element, so you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But I do see this as a relaxing week for you. I mean, except for the fact that you're going to be kind of in your head a little bit. about thinking of people from the past, and also maybe, you know, your skeletons, thinking about what happened, like past experiences, like what happened, what led to them. Okay. And let's see, could be dealing with a Virgo also. Yeah, Capricorn, I do see this week as maybe you're trying to make things better in your environment by working on yourself, by reflecting on what is it that's like led me up to where I'm at now, you know. And again, thinking about those skeletons, right? Those skeletons that you have in your closet, the reflection, the ghosts. Those ghosts are coming back to haunt you. Those skeletons are coming back to haunt you, to make you think of them, to make you reflect on them, and be like, yeah, why do I have them? And why haven't I got rid of them, right? Why do I still have these skeletons in my closet? Why haven't I worked on getting rid of them? So I think you're going to have that type of week where you're like, you know what? I'm going to get rid of them. So I think this week for earth signs, that's what you're all kind of doing. Earth element's going to be very much in that, like, let me reflect and see what I need to cut out, you know? What is it that I need to cut out so that I can progress on this journey and this life, you know, on my path. Yeah, and they're under this umbrella. So again, you know, with the umbrella is protection. The umbrella is like spirit protecting you and like having your back and guiding you. So it's like no matter what, like with this card also talks about maybe harm coming your way, you know, spirit has your back. So it's like no matter what somebody throws at you, spirit has your back. Or maybe somebody wants to throw your past in your face and you're like, hey, I know my past, like you don't gotta try to throw it in my face. So it's like no matter what somebody does, it's like they're not gonna hurt you, or they're not gonna get to you the way they want to, you know, because you've done the work and you've been reflecting. So it's not like, you know, it's like something that you already acknowledge. So it's not like they can throw it in your face and be like, oh, well, you did this or you did that in the past. You're like, yeah, I know I've done that, but I've worked on that. I've changed that. So, you know, so it, again, so it seems like if maybe this week somebody tries to start some type of shit with you, that's okay. It's all good. Spirit has your back. You're protected, and you know that you've done the work. So whatever they say, it doesn't matter. Okay, it means nothing. Okay, well, that's all I have for you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.